CBS 12 News this morning at 6 o'clock, skyrocketing prices, a new ban on Russian oil imports, pushing gas prices to record highs. How much you can expect to pay in our area and some advice to help you save. We have an Eye on Money this morning.
The votes are in. We got new leaders in some of our cities and towns coming up. We'll tell you who the big winners were on election night and how history was made in Boynton Beach.
Plus, we have newly released 911 calls from just moments after an elderly woman fell to her death from a drawbridge. Hear the chilling tapes from a witness who was just on his way to work.
You're watching CBS 12 News this morning.
Hey there, happy hump day to you. Shaping up to be another warm one. I'm Matt Lincoln.
I'm Ashley Glass. We'll take it here. It's going to be nice out there. Breezy day ahead as we're taking the live view here. This is Pineapple Grove in Delray Beach. I love this site because there are lights year-round, not just for the holidays. Look at the trees all wrapped up.
Yeah, hey, you know that downtown Delray is a fun place to be on Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night, but also Wednesday morning.
At
Look
6
at the lights
a.m.
up there.
Hop in.
Hello, we got a nice day.
I love the lights out there too, Ash. A look at radar. Skies are dry. Yes, another nice one, similar to the past few days, but it's kind of hot and humid if you're not a fan. Temperatures are right now mostly in the 70s. We're at 69 in Indiantown, Belglade, and Port St. Lucie, 77 in Delray and Boca. That south wind pulling in the heat and humidity is not allowing our temperatures to cool off very much. We're going to warm quickly once again. We'll be near 83 degrees by 11, but it's going to feel like 87. We're at 86 by 1, and we're feeling like 89. So dealing with quite a bit of a heat index out there throughout the area today, although this is nothing compared to what we typically deal with during the summertime. Skies are going to be partly cloudy, might get a few little isolated showers. We are headed back towards the mid-80s this afternoon, continuing to get even warmer before a cold front moves in. We'll talk more about that in my next update. Matt, Ashley.
Lauren, thanks. 602, our traffic tracker on the roads here, northbound I-95 in West Palm Beach. Gary driving that traffic tracker, not seeing any major problems on our roadways right now.
6:03 now. This morning, Russian troops are not backing down from attacking cities in Ukraine 2 weeks into the invasion now.
The number of people looking to leave Ukraine is growing by the hour. More than 2 million Ukrainians have already left the country, while millions more remain trapped.
And the Biden administration sending 2 missile batteries to Poland for defense, trying to counter potential threats to the U.S. and its allies. Poland also said it was willing to deploy all of their fighter jets for the U.S. to give to Ukraine, but the U.S. turned down that offer, saying that it might just escalate this conflict even further.
And President Biden announcing that he is banning Russian oil imports in an attempt to press Russian President Vladimir Putin to withdraw the forces from Ukraine.
This is a move that will likely cost Americans, all of us, more at the gas pump. Our Kara Duffy standing by at the live desk this morning. Kara, gas prices so high already. How much higher could they possibly go?
Unfortunately, even higher. We've been seeing gas prices skyrocket for weeks now, even more so since Russia invaded Ukraine. And according to AAA, prices are at a record high right now. Nationwide, we're talking an average of $4.25 a gallon. That's up more than 50 cents just from last week alone. And all of the red states you see on the map here, well, they have averages that are even higher than that. Meanwhile, here in Florida, the state average is looking around $4.21, but prices in our area, as we know, well above that. Here's a snapshot of what people in our local counties are paying right now. The highest price in Palm Beach County, while on the Treasure Coast, the price just a few cents lower. Numbers show the U.S. gets somewhere around 8% of our daily use from Russia, so not a huge amount, but just enough to affect supply and demand. So with this ban, gas prices could keep going up. Right now, the U.S. is looking at Saudi Arabia to increase production, where we currently get around 5%. The White House also in talks with Iran and Venezuela for even more oil production. Now, the big question, of course, how can you make sure you get the most out of your gas mileage? The U.S. Department of Energy has these 5 tips. Avoid aggressive driving, use your trunk and avoid the roof rack. Turn your car off when you're not using it. Use the right grade of oil for your car and keep your tires properly inflated. Now, right now, we probably won't be getting a break in these prices anytime soon, with Oil Price Information Service saying that a national average of $5 a gallon is possible. We are already seeing more than that in places like California. Matt.
That's expensive. Certainly a lot of places all over the country. Thank you, Kara. 6:05. And this morning, results are in for a series of races across Palm Beach County. The biggest election, the seat up for grabs in the 88th Congressional District, which covers Riviera Beach to Delray Beach. With all the votes in, Democrat Gervonta Edmonds won with more than 80% of the vote over contender Republican Guarina Torres. He will fill the seat in District 88, which has been vacant since July of last year when Omari Hardy resigned so he could run for Congress to replace the late Alcee Hastings. Edmonds told us last night he is raring to get to work.
Right now in District 88, we've been without representation for almost over a year. It's super important for us to be heard and let our issues be known for the District of 88, as we're a very unique district here in Palm Beach County.
Edmonds told us he's working with lawmakers to get sworn in as soon as possible so he can join the legislature while it's still working on the state budget and redrawing congressional districts.
He's ready to go. These are the latest preliminary election results, too, with all precincts reporting in the race for Jupiter mayor. Vice Mayor Elon Kaufner will become the new mayor, winning 44% of the vote.
And Pahokee people voted for Mayor Keith W. Babb Jr. in his re-election bid, winning with 64% of the vote. Babb has served as Pahokee's mayor since 2016.
And in Riviera Beach we go here. Mayor Ronnie Felder also won his re-election bid for city's mayor after winning 50% of the vote.
In Boynton Beach, City Commissioner Ty Pinsurga is set to be the next mayor, getting 57% of the vote. He's the first openly gay man and first Asian American to lead Boynton Beach. For a complete list of other results, you can visit our website, cbs12.com. You can find all the results right on the homepage.
6:07 now this morning, the controversial so-called Don't Say Gay bill. It's on the way to the governor. The bill passed the Senate floor after a series of amendments pushed by Democrats failed. The bill would limit classroom instruction on sexual orientation or gender identity in kindergarten through third grade or at any grade level if not deemed age appropriate. This bill also prohibits schools from withholding information from parents about a student's mental, emotional, or physical health. Parents could sue a school district for violations. The governor is expected to sign this bill into law, and it would then go into effect in all schools July 1st.
And this bill is gaining attention all over the country, including from President Biden, who already warned the law could violate federal civil rights rules. And this morning, reaction pouring in here after the bill passed. Secretary of Education Miguel Cardona releasing a statement that says, quote, "We stand with our LGBTQ plus students in Florida and across the country and urge Florida leaders to make sure all their students are protected and supported." Florida Agriculture Commissioner Nikki Fried, who's running for governor, released this message that reads, quote, "To Florida's LGBTQ community, you are not alone. You are beautiful the way you are, and you are so loved. Please know that we will never stop fighting for a better world for you." 6:08
now. This morning, we're learning more about the Florida Department of Health's new recommendation against healthy kids getting the COVID-19 vaccine. New guidance says children with underlying conditions are the best candidates for the vaccine, but they say most kids aren't at high risk for severe illness and don't benefit from the shot. Local doctor we talked to disagrees, saying children can still develop short and long-term COVID complications and spread the virus to others.
The majority of the physicians and healthcare workers believe it is important, it's imperative to keep our children vaccinated. The vaccines are safe, the vaccines are effective, and it's important not only to keep our children safe, but to keep the family and friends around them just as safe.
These new recommendations from the state go highly against the Centers for Disease Control Prevention, the American Academy of Pediatrics, which says vaccines are safe and effective for kids. Right now, Pfizer's vaccine is available for kids 5 and older, but vaccines for kids under 5 not yet approved.
6:09 this morning, for the first time, we are hearing the 911 calls just moments after an elderly woman fell to her death from a drawbridge in West Palm Beach. Police say the Royal Park Bridge opened while 79-year-old Carol Wright was walking her bike across it. West Palm Beach police just released the call made by a witness who saw everything while he was on his way to work. Take a listen.
I think she was in the middle of the bridge when the bridge is like starting up, and I saw her. When I saw her, she was straight up. I think she fell. I don't know if she's still alive, but she fell out on the floor. She's an old lady, but I don't know. I think she died.
And she did die. The bridge tender has not been charged with the crime, but a warrant shows they are being investigated for manslaughter. If you want to listen to the whole 911 call, it's on our website, cbs12.com.
This morning, Florida Highway Patrol is investigating a crash that killed a child, hurt 8 other people, including 6 other children hurt in this. Broward County Sheriff's Office says a minivan and tractor trailer crashed last night along US 27, just north of the Broward-Palm Beach County line. We know the minivan rear-ended the tractor trailer, sending all 6 kids to the hospital. And right now, we're working to find out more about their conditions. The name of that child who died in this has not been released.
10 past 6 now, another deadline missed for Major League Baseball players and owners to come to a deal.
Yeah, so what now as this lockout is about to reach day 100? We have the latest from our live desk.
And also a deal has been made for the family of those who died in the Surfside condo collapse. We'll tell you who's forking out $55 million in the settlement.
And before we head to break, let's take a live look right there. Lake Worth Beach, looking beautiful. We're coming right back.